Yo, yo. Hold on, let me post it. Let me post it. All right. How y'all been? How y'all been? You haven't noticed from the title, I'm a bit tipsy. Oh my goodness. All right, blacking y'all out so I can log in. All right. But yeah, I'm a bit tipsy, so the stream might be a little all over the place. I hope y'all can oh, look at my baby. I hope y'all can work with a brother. Bear with a brother. All right, let's hit these simulation exercises. But yeah, I figured we start with a little Girls Frontline 2 tonight. You might care about no presets, bro. Little Girls Frontline 2 tonight. Since we still need to do challenge mode. And we have a whole bunch of other little side stuff to do too, so I figure we get that out the way. Depending on how long that takes, we might switch games. What we switch to is to be determined, depending on my mood. But it'll most likely be something we've played before. So yeah. I don't know how long I'm going to stream. This was kind of an did I just freeze? What happened there? What was that? That was weird. Sorry, I just saw something I don't know. Weird. I don't know. I guess this seems okay. I might have froze for a bit there, but I don't really know why. I do not know why. Hold on 1 second. I'm checking things. Guess it seems okay. All right, let's get back to it. But yeah, this was kind of an impromptu stream because I was just kind of in the mood. And I figure why not since I hadn't streamed in a couple of days. Apologies for that, but it happens. It happens. I don't even know what they said to do. I'm just doing stuff. Just doing things. Oh, eliminate all enemies, no problem. Well on my way. Yeah, I hope everybody's gonna be okay. I've been fine, mostly. There's some things going on, but you know, that's life, right? There's always something going on or you're not living. Only time it's not something going on is when you're dead, so. And as last time I checked, I'm still alive. So there's always gonna be stuff going on. But other than that, you know, my brother has been okay. Yeah, that's really about it. I hope everybody out there has been okay as well. And it's not gonna kill? That's crazy. But yeah, and I was working on some, well, I'm not gonna say I was working on it, but I was doing a little brainstorming for a few things to see if we can make a few improvements to the stream. But they're probably going to be pretty long in the tooth, so to speak. AKA, I don't think they're going to be happening anytime soon. But hey, a brother's thinking about it at least, right? I'm thinking about it at least. I wonder how long it's going to take to do challenge mode. Probably not that long, right? Not with beautiful Springfield on our team. Surely not. Surely we will run over whatever we need to face, right? Do we play some 100 line later? I've been thinking about it. Mainly because of what I said at the end of last stream about where we're going to end up once all of this is finished. And that's one thing, like, if you guys have been watching me play that, I've been kind of foreseeing some of the plot twists, so to speak. But that's one thing I really can't foresee. Like, I don't really know, like, what's the end game, so to speak, right? And like I said, we talked about this at the end of last stream, but Like, I don't know what the payoff, like, what is the payoff that we're working towards? Like, I said what I wanted it to be and what I would find personally to be a satisfying ending. But, I don't know. Just because I think that doesn't mean that's how it's gonna go, right? So I was kind of trying to think of any kind of other scenarios that I would also think would be fine, I guess. I couldn't really come up with any. Like, I feel like anything less than total, okay, maybe not total, because I feel like no matter what, you're gonna have to kill Veshness, right? There's no way there's gonna be an ending where Veshness is like, yeah, let's live in peace, right? But at least a near total happiness, right? Anything other than that would seem like it would be kind of like, why did I play for 200 hours? Like, we're gonna have a bad ending. I could have just ended after the first ending, right? That was already a bad ending. Which, honestly, looking back now, was it that bad of an ending? Just because they failed the mission that they now know was some BS anyway. I guess you could say it was a bad ending because some of the people died. Some of your friends died. And Shion died. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, just because that's the only thing that I can think of that would satisfy me, one, doesn't mean it'll happen, and two, it doesn't mean that it's actually the only thing. It's just the only thing that I can think of, right? So maybe they have a way of doing things that I'll still find satisfactory, even though it's not what I'm thinking of right now. So yeah, that's what I've been thinking about off stream as far as 100 line. I've also been considering hopping back into Street Fighter. I've never actually played that on stream. And if it wasn't for me watching Evo with you guys probably wouldn't even know that I was into Street Fighter. But I am. And I've been thinking about getting back into it because, oh my goodness, Chun in that swimsuit. For those who don't know, I'm a Chun player. That's the wifey. She has a new swimsuit outfit that just dropped right after Evo. And so yeah, maybe we'll hop into some Street Fighter. Give us something else to play on stream. Good. Yikes, that sucks. Probably should have still did the other one, actually. I screwed that up. But whatever. Have you guys, I don't know if you guys play Nikkei, but Nikkei's been going crazy lately. I mean crazy. First was all the swimsuits and they swimsuit event. That was insane. Now they got the absolute event, which is pretty insane too. Just from a story perspective, I guess. But we also get all of absolute members second unit, which is pretty cool. I was surprised they didn't make them overspec. I feel like that was like literally the whole point of overspec, was to make it so that second units made sense outside of specially created like holiday units and stuff like that, right? Outside of those, you know, you can do those no problem, but just a normal Unwa, and then having another unit that's also Unwa. I felt like the whole point of overspec was to allow that, right? At least that's the way I looked at it. But clearly not, because I'm pretty sure none of them are going to be overspec, which is really weird to me. I think part of the reason for that is because they kind of boxed themselves in the corner when they made overspec the same odds as Pilgrim. And so if you're gonna have a whole bunch of overspecs, then they're all gonna be super rare, right? But then with that rarity usually comes strength, right? Like most pilgrims are pretty strong when they release. But I think they just kind of realized that they didn't want to have that many overspecs coming out, and they were just like, you know what? We're gonna change our mind. The wildest part though is that, like I mentioned, that's pretty much like they're literally bringing out these units because they upgraded, right? So would that not be the definition of an overspec? Like they're getting stronger. So now that means Matisse also probably aren't gonna be overspecs either. Sounds weird, right? Like, I don't know. Like I said, I feel like they kind of just boxed themselves into a corner. They should have just made overspec just be overspec as a label, right? And then just left pilgrim rates as pilgrim rates, instead of making overspec also pilgrim rates. I don't know, it was weird. It's a weird situation. But whatever, I guess. It is what it is. I mean, I'm not really complaining because that means they're easier to get, right? Imagine having 3 overspecs back to back. That would have been crazy. And that's also probably what they were thinking, which is why they didn't make them overspec. 3 back-to-back pilgrim banners. Pilgrim / overspec banners. Who's the last person we're gonna use? I guess Nemesis. Eliminate all enemies. But yeah, other than that, you know, I feel like Nikkei's been doing their thing. Been doing their thing. I really wasn't expecting the absolute event, to be honest, because we just had the event with the swimsuits and whatnot, and then new Dorothy and all of that stuff. And that event was voiced, right? And a two-parter. And then they immediately came with the absolute event, which is also voiced and a two-parter. Like, bruh, y'all going in right now. Then we finally got new chapters for the story, main story also, which I haven't even touched at this point. But that's probably going to be interesting too. They're doing the thing, doing the thing. I'm looking forward to the next Girls Frontline 2 event also. Mainly because I've actually really been enjoying Girls Frontline 2's events recently. Probably because, well, one of the events was Springfield, so that's a no-brainer, right? Of course I'm gonna enjoy that event. But also I feel like the events are doing more of what I kind of was wishing for a while, that I felt like wasn't, like they were doing it, but they weren't quite doing it in a way that felt good, I guess. I don't know, it kind of seemed like a afterthought, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. But what I was getting at was that they are doing what I wanted them to do, as far as like showing the personality of all of the dolls and allowing us to get to know them more, right? Particularly for players who haven't played Girls Frontline 1. I feel like that really helps. But also just in general, because, you know, you haven't seen them, like the commander hasn't seen them in a while, right? So just like as a reintroduction to him as well, right? I feel like the last few events have done that pretty well. And I realized that I've been enjoying them more because of that. The first few events also kind of did it, but I felt like they were more focused on trying to set up the new story. As far as like everything going on with Paradise being back and all of that. And everything with old girl who speaking of, when are we gonna get back to that anyway? What's her name? Helena. But yeah, everything going on with her and all that stuff. I felt like they were really trying to like set all of that up. And so the dolls were kind of taking the back seat. which is understandable because, you know, it's a new story. You gotta get it going somewhat, right? Bro, why is this dude? Maybe I'll just stand next to him. How about that? Like, I done hit this guy multiple times. Well, maybe not multiple. How many times I hit him? Like, at least once though, right? Possibly twice. I'm like, why is he still invisible? But yeah, so I'm looking forward to the next event, even though I have no idea what's coming and no idea. Actually, I need to check and see if they've told us anything yet. They probably have on social media, huh? See what dials are coming next. That's another thing too. Even though I'm probably not going to be dropping any more money anytime soon, I am still excited to see which characters they bring next, right? Bro, this is so annoying. Like, they're never gonna change this preset crap, huh? Having to pick out all my units every time. Especially when I'm tipsy and yippity yapping, so I'm barely paying attention. It makes it even worse. Cause I gotta sit here and think like, wait, who am I bringing? A million times before I finally can bring everybody out. All because they want to keep putting these presets in there that nobody over a certain level are going to use anyway, because they're not even level 60. Maybe one day they'll listen. Maybe one day. Bro, is this the same fight? Am I tripping? Did I do the same fight again? This is 4, right? Did we do 4 already? What's going on here? Maybe I am tripping. Hold on, let's exit. I am tipsy, so okay, we guess we already did it. All right, my bad. My bad. I am a bit tipsy over here. You see, it took a second for me to notice, like, wait a minute. I got the killer stuff. It's like, hold on. This battle seems quite familiar. Eliminate all enemies. Who are we missing? Rosa. So I guess next is well, actually I want to finish supplies too, I guess. I never finished those supply quests. Not that it really matters, I guess. I was still getting all my points. Well, not all of them, but most of them. Still getting most of my points. So. This is a kill all enemy, right? Pretty sure. Yep. Eliminate all enemies. Let me see if we can get guess we'll do a few I say a few, but it's probably just one 10 pull, huh? Also need to get Vector before she leaves again. That's concerning. Because the thing is, I don't think we're gonna be able to get 2 units. Or even two pities for that matter, right? Even beyond the whole unit thing. But we can get 1. And I'm pretty sure that 1 is a 50-50, right? Which is concerning. Move up, girl. This is an elite. Not aware of that fact. Alright, so that's all of the simulation exercises. Ooh, crit rate attack boost, huh? Not bad. I should claim all, but you guys know how I am. I don't know why I'm like this, but I am. So 5 times 50, we got 250 for doing that. Collapse pieces, that is. What's this? Oh, research survey, huh? Yeah, about that. I guess I got some things to say to you guys about these preset dials. Maybe y'all will listen this time. I'll do that later. Oh yeah, I gotta do all of this stuff too, huh? Damn preset dials, bro. That's like my only super criticism right now. These damn preset dials are driving me crazy. Eliminate all units. Yeah, should we play some 100 line after this? The game is on my mind, so maybe we should go ahead and do it. Is the bird over him? I can't see because it won't freaking move. Maybe I should do this. No? Oh, it's over there. Why was he wet then? Are they just always wet like that? I guess since they're the blue versions, they're hydro based, I guess. So that's why it's wet. Oh. Of course it's that one. No way she's reaching that. Can't even hit this guy. You guys know what other game has been on my mind too? Okay, Road. We still gotta finish that up. I haven't forgotten. We're gonna do it one of these days. Still gotta finish that. One thing I will say about Poke Rogue, they had a pretty active community. They were kind of weird, but they were active. Pretty weird folks, but they were active. They were definitely willing to hop into some streams and chat it up. They were also willing to do other weird stuff, but we won't go into that. Protect the base and eliminate all enemies. Alrighty. Say no more. Do you guys think challenge mode is gonna be a challenge this time? I don't think any challenge mode is ever gonna be a challenge anymore. Personally. but we'll see. I have a feeling I can just run over pretty much anything now. All thanks to Springfield's beautiful self. This is number 4, right? So one more after this. I just realized this is only 5 out of 10, which is only gonna be 7 out of 10 when I kill these. So we're gonna have to wait for something to pop up.
逃がしません。これがあなたの最後の輝き。砕け散れ。ターゲット確認。
Okay, that's 2. Wait, is there one back there too? Oh yeah, there is. All right.
はい。了解しました。ご命令を。お茶をお出ししましょう。行くわよ。
Yeah, I think probably we'll hop on some 100 line after this, huh? Cause I was thinking about where we left off at. And I don't even really know how that route is going to end, much less how the whole game is going to end. Like, I don't even know where they're going with this route that we're on so far. Which is pretty interesting to think about because it's like they've had the big bombshells, right, that they've learned. Big bombshells, quote unquote. Half of which we had already guessed.
了解しました。
But yeah, they've already had all of that, so it's kind of a situation now where it's like, okay, now that they have that, you know, where are we going with this route? Because now they're talking about what they want to do from here and stuff, and like, if they want to, hold on, let me take her back actually. If they want to continue fighting and whatnot. And how they can possibly save Shion even though it seems hopeless. Trying to figure out a way. これがあなたの最後の輝き。ターゲット確認。星々よ。 I would hope that they would do the 999 thing.
Yeah.
This is all ugly, huh? Unfortunate. I hope they eventually do the 9. I mean, they have to though, right? Like they have to do the 999 thing, right? Like surely they're not gonna make us sit through them learning about the same thing over and over every route, right? So eventually they're gonna have to do the 999 thing, and then they'll have Takumi just tell everybody, right? Just have a quick scene where he explains everything he knows about the situation. Kind of like how he did at the beginning of 100 Line 2.0 when he went back into the past and he told him about everything that happened. You know, just have a quick scene like that. This is for the this is for like I assume will be probably like the final route, right? But thing is, by then we might already have sat through it multiple times, right? Depending on how the other routes go. I can't believe there's 40 something endings. There might be more. That's the thing. Like we don't really even know. That's just what we've seen, right? It's pretty crazy. Even if some of them are just like, you know, branches on a final choice, that's still pretty crazy. Because most of those final choices are still only like, you know, it's still usually only 2 choices, right? For the last choice. So even if it's a branch off of that, then that's basically saying like, okay, where it's actually closer to, I mean, honestly, the endings are still different enough to be honest endings, right? So I wouldn't even say necessarily that you would subtract it. But if you want to be, a stickler about it, then you can say, okay, well, it's still half of that, which is still crazy, like 20 something endings. I wouldn't be a stickler about it at all. I haven't felt like any of the endings, like I didn't feel like any of the endings were like not really endings, or like could have not been included, or shortchanging us in any way or anything like that. I feel like they've all been pretty unique enough, right? Even if it's just seeing what happens if you make a different choice, right? All right, let's get to challenge mode. I'll do the mini games off stream, as I mentioned before. So if you guys want to see that, unfortunately, I won't be doing it. I'm trying to think, is there anything else other than challenge mode before we hop into challenge mode? I probably should use my energy, huh? Sitting here, I've been still running like this stuff to try to get, man, I don't really have a space for the attachments though. I've been trying to get perfects for, perfect attachment stats for Springfield, among other characters. So I've still been running her stuff, even though I technically have good stats on a decent. Actually, I'm actually perfect on 2 out of her 4, I think. So that's cool. But I mean, that still leaves 2 more, right? And who knows how long that could take. Ah! Couldn't see the last one. Clicked the wrong place. In-depth search has bonus, huh? I'll take advantage. Did 10 even though I only need to do 6, but whatever. Really just trying to use up some energy. Get some money, we can always use gold. Bruh, only got enough for 1. Oh yeah, we have the wishing well. All right, we can read these real quick. We should already have probably most. Ooh, Springfield's on here. Wonder what you want. What you want, Springfield, boo? What you want, boo? Diane, I want to compose this new piece together with you. Girl, what you think? I'm a music writer? They think going out more might help me break through this impasse. You want me to go out with you, girl? All right. No problem. All right, let me get that 65 collapse pieces. Girl, you gonna let me listen? Okay, okay. Jawi, what you want, girl? Commander, are you feeling better? Trying to cheer me up, girl? That you trying to take care of me. Vector. What you want me to do? Complete any 4 brief daily quests, huh? All right, well, we already have done that. I just gotta go collect them. My newest work what? What newest work? Oh, she's a painter? Paintings, huh? Oh, so we don't have the last one. Unfortunate. We got 5 more hours. Okay, let me go grab these real quick. Man, should we get Vector? I guess the smart thing to do would be to get Vector, right? This is gonna take longer for her to come back around, most likely, than it is for QI. Do want QI more though. How are we at 57? Are we always at 57? I thought we were closer than that. Am I tripping? Weren't we closer to that? Wait a minute, something going on here. Who do we have? Let me see. We don't have neither one of them, right? This made me want to look at the last stream I did for Girls Frontline. But I don't know, maybe I'm just misremembering. It's totally possible. I guess I don't really have any new. I should have checked that other. I don't know, it'd be hard to find it at this point. So whatever. Anyway, this is almost 30 pulls now, right? So that's gonna put us right there close to that breaking point. I guess we should get Vector, huh? But the thing is, this is a 50-50, right? Pretty sure. I do want QI a lot, actually. Mainly because I like her outfit. Her paid outfit, that is. So let's get Vector. Ooh, grossness. 2 of them. By the way, if we really wanted to, I guess we could use some points. I kind of want to hang off of using them until they release somebody that I really want. The person that most comes to mind right now is probably who would it be? Probably like Anders. I am looking forward to getting her. But beyond that, I don't know. I was thinking, but I couldn't come up with anybody else really. I just realized this is over in a lot sooner than I expected. 3 days, huh? A little over 3.5 days. So We'll be getting a new event soon. We probably already know who's in it. I wonder who it is. Let me check, see if they put it on here yet. Probably not, huh? Nope, doesn't seem like it. I really like this outfit, which is why I want Q. But we should probably wait. Or maybe I'll just use the maybe we'll just use a few points. Surely a few points couldn't hurt. Surely. Did they ever bring back any of the other stuff? Or it's still sold out? Bring back our double points, at least. I need a few more Covenant rings too. I'll get them eventually. All right, we gotta get Vector, guys. We gotta be smart about this. Okay, one more brings us down to 27, which we'll have by the time we're done with challenge mode. Rationality says that such feelings are irrelevant. What you trying to say, Vector? Complete equipment analysis. Anything for you, Hunty. Anything. Do you feel more relaxed now? Yes, I do. Now that you are here. With your hand brewed coffee is the best, Springfield. You don't believe me? I'm telling the truth. Nobody can compete with you, girl. It was equipment analysis, right? Yeah, I think it was 2 of them. All right, Springfield. I'll lean on you, honey. I'll lean on you. He wants one more of these. What does Nemesis want? Neuroservant and enter the dorm. Interesting. Who are these, right? This was a bad way of going about it, but okay. Special drinks, huh? VIP treatment. All right, Shark 3. Fucking Nemesis. Nemesis, honey. Nemesis. You know I don't understand nothing you saying, girl. So who translated for her? Crowley? Is Crowley translated for her? That was funny. Good fortune will arrive amidst adversity. Oh, I like the way that sounds. What do you mean once again earn the title of Harbinger of Misfortune? But you had that title before, Nemesis? Speaking of, they added the companion scenes for the earlier dials that didn't have them before, right? Like Krolik and Nemesis and Groza and all of them. I know I saw Groza's for sure, but I wonder if they added them for like Nemesis and them too. I would assume so, right? If they added Groza's, we'll have to check those out. I know I've been saying it for a while. We'll definitely have a stream where we just spend a few hours going over them. I know I've been saying it for a while. We'll get to it. We'll get to it eventually. we'll have a lot of time open up once we're done with 100 line. 100 line. I was not expecting this game to be this long, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I didn't look into anything regarding the game before we started. Speaking of, like in a month or so, there's actually another game coming out from what's his name? Kodaka or whatever. Kotaka, whatever his name is. But anyway, the people who be making games like 100 Line and stuff, 999 and all that, the creators, they teamed up with some people, kind of like with Tribe 9 when they teamed up with Tribe 9's developers to make Tribe 9. That's another one, but now this is a single player game. What was it called? Shooting Order or something like that? But anyway, the point is, next month that game comes out. So yeah, we might have to hop on that too, I guess. Hopefully it's not 200 hours. But we'll see, I guess. The thing is like, in all seriousness, you know, there's nothing wrong with a super long game. Like 200 hours is great. But 200 hours streaming, not so great. It's not so great. Especially when I'm only streaming for what? An average of like 4 to 5 hours. Sometimes I stream a lot more, sometimes I stream less. What? Probably average about 4 to 5 hours. So 200 hours is like what? A lot, right? We're looking at about 40 streams or so. I mean, technically I think we're on like part, what was the last one that I uploaded? I think like part 18 or 19 streams in of, maybe I'm wrong, but it's definitely around 20, right? So that means we're like halfway through the game, which makes sense because we're like 100 hours in, right? So it's adding up, right? But it's like, man, you know, like 40 streams of just this game, right? Not to mention, you know, I'm gonna be doing other stuff. I'm not gonna just play that game. So it gets really, really all over the place. And so it kind of causes issues because, you know, scheduling issues and whatnot. But as far as the actual like content wise, it's like, yeah, 200 hours is great. It's better than 20 hours, right? Better than 40 hours. You know, the more hours, the better. If it's all good, right? Which so far it has been. Okay, wait, I'm not gonna totally say that. The initial route was a little shaky at times, you know, but you know, when you see why it was shaky, it all makes sense. But that doesn't change the fact that it was shaky. So, but anyway, the point is, high quality stuff, even if it's 200 hours, cool. But when you're trying to stream it and stream every bit of it, it can get rough. So hopefully we're not going into another 200 hours, but if we are, then we'll just have to embrace it. Because we will be streaming the game. But other than that, So I guess that's kind of, so we're kind of on a I guess a little bit of a time limit. But anyway, let me see what my honey nemesis is saying to me. Nemesis. Litera. Unlocks in 5 hours. It's unfortunate. It would have been nice if we could have did it all right there, right? That means I have to come back in 5 hours. It's unfortunate. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of don't like how they stagger content either. I think beyond the preset dials, the one other thing that I really don't like is the way they stagger content. I wish when they, you know, they bring an event out, they bring it all out in one day. Just bring it all out. I don't want to watch you sit here and bring it out one day at a time, one stage at a time. Like, I don't like that. But that's their way of keeping us logging in, so they're probably not gonna be too keen on trying to change that. But there is no reason why they can't change this preset dial stuff. Actually, that oh no, that was machine gun. Never mind. All right, let's hop into challenge. Wait a minute, actually. Let's get Vector first. Surely we'll get her here. We're probably not gonna get her here, by the way. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get her here because it's gonna be 27, right? So we'll probably get her, if we're lucky, we'll get her on the next one, the next 10. Unfortunate. By the way, why was that a single? Am I tripping? I hit the wrong button. Bruh. I did hit the wrong button. This is why you don't drink, kids. I need to do my expansion trails. They reset in a couple of days. I really need to also get rid of some of these attachments because I'm maxed out. All right, let's do challenge mode and then we'll hop on 100 line. Bruh, presets, bruh. Presets, bruh. Resets. There is... What is this? Kill all enemies? Eliminate all enemy units. Alrighty. I think we're gonna get eliminate all enemy units on every thing again. I don't know if you guys remember the last challenge mode. It was eliminate all enemy units every single fight. No special objective. Which, you know, I'm not totally opposed to. Because a lot of the times the other objectives are really just eliminate all enemy units, just under a different name. But it is interesting how they just stop doing it, really. I'll be amazed if we have any trouble with this. I kind of hope that we do, to be honest. Because part of the fun of this game for me was challenge mode actually being somewhat challenging for me. But that was before I had a max character. That was back when all I had was my regular characters with next to no fortification boosts unless they were purple. Back in the day, as they say. Oh my goodness. Come on, guys. Come on. There's no way I'm the only one. There's no way I'm the only one this pisses off. There's no way. Three isn't bad. Does this eliminate all enemies? I didn't check. Eliminate all enemy units. Alrighty. Oh crap. Death to you,
落
buddy.
ちて隕石のように砕け散れ。
Death to you, buddy.
ご命令を。これがあなたの最後の輝き。ターゲット確認。
Where'd it go? Way over there. All right. Death to you, buddy.
星々を。行くわよ。
Alrighty. We will not die.
みんなのために。ええ。
Ugh. Oh.
逃げられると思う。
I feel like these moppies kind of have a lot of defense. Except against Tololo, of course.
落ちて隕石のように。はっ。逃がしません。
Through the barrier.
ご命令を。これがあなたの最後の輝き。ターゲット確認。
Probably should stay right here. Huh? Whatever.
逃がしません。
How does this dude not go? Actually, let's kill this one. Actually, will he die? Yeah. Might as well kill him. Might as well kill that one.
星々を。ターゲット確認。その配置完了。はい。了解よ。
I need to finish my Sabrina.
行くわ。はい。
Unnecessary, but but then we will crush stuff even more, right? Alrighty, alrighty. That's 2 down. 3 to go. Protect the base and eliminate all enemies. Classic. Guess we go after big fella, right? $15. Oh, this is definitely not 15, by the way. Ready. Probably gonna have to take a break once we're done with challenge mode for a bit. And then we'll probably hop on some Guess we'll hop on some 100 line for a bit. It'd be nice if we could finish that route, but who knows? We'll see. I like how the other one didn't even attack. Bruh. Okay, so that's 4. That'd be 11, and I guess 4 more for the last wave. Bruh. Yep, there they are. Like I'm just shooting through walls and stuff and not caring. Cause we still doing so much damage, right?
星々を逃がしません。その了解しました。行くわよ。はい。
This probably isn't gonna kill, huh? Nope.
配置完了。ええ。行くわよ。了解しました。お待たせしました。行くわよ。ご命令です。そのご命令です。想定通りの勝利です。
Alright, that's 3 down.
本当はもう少し
3 down. Eliminate all enemies. Say no more.
了解しました。
Say no more. Damn, there's a lot of these. And it's not even all 16 of them. I want this elite, right? Or do I want this elite? Guess they're... Yeah, we want this one since he's gonna be shooting crap at us. Although this one gets us better coverage. Alright, fine. It's also passing out shields, which is never good. Bro, what is going on with my... did I just drop again? I'm gonna have to check that out, actually. And it just did it again. Okay, hold on 1 second, folks. I guess this will count as the break, I guess. I'll be right back. Alrighty. I don't even know if it was actually making me freeze or not, but it seemed like it was having connection issues or something, so just went on ahead and did what I can do to see about fixing that. Let's see, let me pull myself back up first. Bam! I'm back. Let's hop back in. Okay, what was I doing? Blasting everything with good old Tololo as usual. As per usual. Who's next? A big fella. Perfect. Perfect if I can get, okay, now it's perfect. Perfect if I can get him under Tololo's fire, which we can. Whoops. There it is. Might as well, I guess. Having 200% health and shields from Suomi is insane. To be honest, it feels like Suomi kind of redundant at this point. But if you just want to be completely unkillable, then I guess it's not that bad. I don't. Like the enemy has to chew through so much just to even really put a dent in any of my characters. Unless you're doing some super duper damage, probably not gonna happen.
星々をターゲット確認行くわよ
How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's everybody. That is everyone.
配置完了はいデザートはいかがですかごめんね
So this is about to be 3 done, right? In theory.
ごめんねお茶をお出ししましょう
In which case, once that's 3 done, there's just 2 more to go.
みんなのために
Which is really just 1 and then the boss. Not bad at all.
落ちて隕石のように逃がしませんこれがあなたの最後の輝きターゲット確認逃がしません 星々を
So far, so good, I guess.
想定通りの勝利です本当はもう少し完璧に終わらせられたはずなんですけど
So far, so good. Wait, that was 4? Bruh. It's even better than we thought. All right, Mr. Boss, show me something. Please show me something. Please show me something, boss. Please don't let me run you over, boss. Please don't do it, boss. Oh my goodness, this is not good. Boss, no, boss. Boss, no. Not like this, boss. Boss, please. Oh no. No, boss. Not like this. Not like this, boss. Alright, well, we're done with challenge mode. It's a cool looking frame. I guess we paid to win, huh? We paid to win. It's just too much for him. Springfield too strong. Springfield is too strong, guys. Well, yeah, challenge mode over. Overall, I like the event, as I said before. I don't really expect any issues with anything going forward in challenge mode, but I guess we can always hold out hope, right? But challenge mode is gonna be not a challenge anymore, right? But I mean, I guess if you have a max character and then a half max character on top of it that synergize very well, then I guess that's about what you should expect, maybe. Is that the game becomes trivial? Because that sure is what has happened. What was I? Something I wanted to do. I can't remember. Oh. Where are the, or do they not have it here? Maybe they don't have it on this one. You don't have the thing where you get the rewards for beating. I guess not, because I don't see them. Anyway, we'll use our points up. Should I get some money? You know, we'll get all of these, of course. Honestly, I guess all these couldn't hurt either. Never know when you might need them. I need these attachments, but I'll wait. There, we'll get some money. All right. I probably, I don't know, I'll try to get the attachments, but I honestly don't know. Well, I guess I will be logged. I was gonna say I don't know how much I'm gonna log on before the next event, but we have to get Vector, so I'll at least be logging on a little bit. So I can go ahead and get the collapse pieces for her. Guess I could do I still have some left though? I still have hard mode left. Oh yeah, I have this whole chapter. So all of chapter 8. So that would be like, actually I don't remember how much they give. Did they give 50 each? So 50 times 5 is 250. Then they also have the like another 300 or so from the chapter rewards, I guess, for getting the stars. It's like another 500 or so. Not a ton. I might end up having to use a few of my redundant pieces. With just a few. It depends on if we finally start to get a little lucky, but I doubt it. The real issue is gonna come up if we lose the 50-50. That would be problematic. Really problematic. I want you, should we just say skip it and use them? We have 139. rising with every 10 pool, rising further. And that's the crazy thing too, if you think about it. Like, every pool you do gives you more of these back, which turns into more pools. So even while you're doing pools and using these up, you're still gaining more. Obviously, you're not gonna gain them as fast as you use them, but still getting them. Sorry, I was checking, make sure everything is good. Looks good. We just do a few. Do I have enough for one? Cause I could just do the 9, bring it down to 130. Yeah, I do have enough for 1. All right, let's do that then, I guess. I kind of didn't really want to use these, but you got them for if you're not gonna use them, right? Not the end of the world when you have 130 left. Should we get QI? We don't need vector. Oh my goodness. All right, okay, we need some good luck right here. Come on, give it to us. Oh my goodness. Problematic. Damn. Do we do another 10? Bring down to 120. I feel like having 160 is the ideal, right? Because then guarantee a character at least. Any character you want. All you gotta do is just go and, you know, you don't even have to use any collapse pieces. I would be at 120 if I use another 10, which is 60 off, which is quite a bit, to be honest. The real issue is if we lose this 50-50. Like, I'm really dreading that, to be honest. If we lose the 50-50, I guess we're not getting Vector. Because I'm probably not gonna have enough to get another. Like, I'm not spending any more of the redundants. But I guess I'll use 10 more, so we can just get it out the way. And then I don't have to worry about trying to scrounge up enough for Alright, so that's enough for 120, which is still pretty solid. Alright, let's hope this is Vector. Let's hope so. Who is this? Oh my goodness. Bruh. He gave us fade, bruh. Well, guess we're not getting Vector. Only good thing about that was it was the very first one, so it means all of these count for the next 72 redundant. Oh my goodness. Well, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. I might try to see if I can grind a few collapse pieces offline, but even if I did, I would just use them on QR, to be honest. Vector, you had your chance. You should have pushed Faye out the way and said, no, I'm going. Clearly, Vector does not want to be on my team. That's fine, that's fine. I understand. Oh yeah, I guess we still have a lot from this, huh? Well, I don't know about a lot, but a couple of hundreds. Few hundreds, 200, 300, something like that. Plus from all of the stages, per stage, I think they give some stuff too, right? So maybe I can scrounge together enough for about 10 more tries. But like I said, I'm not gonna use it on Vector. I will use it on QI and pray that somehow we get a gold way before they start giving us bonus stats. Get a gold when it's still less than 1% chance, right? Very unlikely. But yeah, that was pretty much Life Rekindled. Unfortunate that we just ran over the boss like that, but it happens, I guess. It's probably gonna happen a lot more. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead now and switch over to 100 Live. And we can go ahead and try to see how far we can get in this route, I guess. Yeah, that sucked that we didn't get that 50-50. Oh well. At least we know now that whatever comes next is gonna be what we want. I just wonder who's next. Wonder who's next. Wonder if they have it on the site already. They just didn't put it on the... Probably not though, right? But anyway, they'll probably do it in the next day or two or shortly. Since there's only about 3 more days left anyway. But yeah, we'll go through the story event together when it launches. And well, I'm saying it like I'm not gonna stream again. I'm probably gonna stream one more time so that we can do Literas. But that'll just be quick, right? Might do that at the end of this. It depends on how long we stream 100 Line. Cause if we're still streaming 100 Line in the next 4 hours, which is possible, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if we're gonna go that long, but we'll see. We shall see.